This is the Harley Davidson X440. You have seen the bike, you have heard the bike, and you know everything about this bike. But now Harley Davidson has launched a new variant of this motorcycle. It's called the X440T. It gets a new, sharper, and redesigned rear element. It looks a lot better in my opinion. And here's everything you need to know about this new motorcycle when compared to the old motorcycle. The new X440T gets a redesigned rear tail section. It looks a lot more appealing now. The older S model used to get a LED taillight sticking out like this, which is neatly integrated into the new X440T. The exhaust end can now gets heat shields on the X440T, which used to look very plain and basic on the X440S. If you look at the handlebar section, X440T gets bar and mirrors which look a lot sportier than the conventional ones on X440S. When compared to the X440S fuel tank, the X440T fuel tank gets a new tank shroud here. The pillion grab rails are redesigned on the X440T, and you can also see that the graphics on X440T are new, but the older S model still gets 3D badges. X440T also gets new features. For example, if you are indulged in panic braking situation, the LED turn indicators blink profusely and alert other road users. You also get a rear switchable ABS along with a switchable traction control system if you want to have some fun off the road. With electronic throttle and ride-by-wire technology, X440T now gets two riding modes, road and rain. If you want to turn off the rear ABS and traction control system, the bike has to be in road mode. They cannot be switched off in rain mode. Even though the bike now gets a ride-by-wire technology, Harley Davidson has still not given it cruise control. The new model also gets slightly fatter seats with better cushioning than the older model. There are a multitude of small changes with the new bike that makes it a better package than before, and here's some of them. The mainframe on the older model looked quite crude in my opinion. The newer X440T gets this sort of a powder coating along with well hidden welding joints and electrical wiring. If you look at the handlebar area of the older model, you can see cables, wires everywhere. It looks cluttered and messy. In the newer model, everything is concealed, hidden, packaged very beautifully. Even at the rear, you can see exposed wiring and unappealing welding joints, which have been cleaned up a lot in the newer model, as everything is better concealed and better presented than before.